We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
On 2nd and 9, Lynch. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Check 26, check 26. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mike 7, Mike 7. Trap 60, trap 60. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 7's a Mike. Mike 7.
Throwing, Lynch. He finds his man, complete. It's Ball. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Bang, 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 bang.
Now Lynch. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Shift. Watch the shift. Check your hot read.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
79 Broncos.
Here's Lynch. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Wide. Get wide. No. Big lion. Out.
Handing it off to Brown. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Alert flare.
On 3rd down, it's Brown. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple. Here, 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Shaq. Liking 18. We own them. 95 is Mike. What's that? Buffalo 18. 95 is the Sam. No, check. He's Mike. Come on, D. 95 is Mike. What's 95? Here it comes.
Looking to throw. Crawford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
95 Okay, let's get a sack lunch.
Looking to throw on second down. Crawford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Crawford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mike 20, Mike 20. I don't think you got it, son. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm going to come back to you.
Back to throw. Crawford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Check 31.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll throw on first down with Lynch. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
It's just me and you.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Deuce, 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 deuce.
Check smash. Check smash.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 49.
On the handoff, this is Brown, and he'll go down at the 28.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Bronco 80.
Switch gears.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Mike's 49.
Now Lynch on first down. Dancing to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
The score, Chiefs 14, Chargers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
95's the Sam. No, check his mic. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
To throw on second down. Crawford escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return, it's James. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me
Smash.
Here we go. Watch out.
18 Cardinal.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Street.
Here we go, D. Kill.
70 Ranger. Panther Street.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Double tight.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Mike 7. Okay, double up.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No street. Motion. Check. 7 Pirates.
Play action. It's Lynch. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Tight, guys. Double tight. 3 down.
Hurt. Watch that. Back. Check smash.
Check nickel. Hatch it. Hatch it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
On first down, Crawford. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now, these 2 teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the gun on third down, Crawford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. There we go, Mike 20, Mike
Mike 20, Mike 20. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still
to throw again. Crawford finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Crawford. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
19 Lion.
Check, 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 check.
On first down, it's Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
So we got man. Shift.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
You go tight. You got tight.
Come 19, come 19. Check smash, check smash.
Motion.
Let's go.
Play action. Now Lynch. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Seven's a mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Watch switch.
Check 9. Rig alert. Shift. Check, hurt.
This time they stay on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, I'm coming.
60 Eagle. Check.
Seven's a mic. Mike 7. Hey.
Mustang 19.
Check 99.
Final play of the half. It's Lynch looking deep downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Go trap.
Check 6 guys. Check 13.
Viking 18. 19 tight.
Looking to throw on second down. Crawford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll run on first down. Anthony. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 95 to Sandville. Check his Mike.
To throw on second down. Crawford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Crawford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Anthony. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Let's get it.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
They'll try the left side. Anthony. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates,
95 to Mike.
Back to throw. Crawford. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
49, check 49, check 49. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 95's the sand. Big lion.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Joker, Joker.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1, so unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I got him. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill.
Off the play fake. Here's Lynch. They'll roll him out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Elsewhere, 2nd half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Bills, they are just continuing to pour it on. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Check 3. Slam.
Right there.
They go play action with Lynch. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready? 7's a Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Lynch. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll try the left side. Anthony. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Anthony. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 22. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
No, check, he's Mike.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. 95's Mike.
Throwing on 1st down. Crawford. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Crawford. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st down, Brown. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Silver. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Alert flare. Check.
19 Lion.
Fresno.
Oh, Lynch going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Four down. Watch the ship. Hurt.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Yeah. We don't want none. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. You. Shift. Switch, go.
Looking to throw. Crawford. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Come on. You better bring it. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Rabbit.
Check 30.
On 1st and 10, Crawford. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Four down.
Panther 11.
Mike 20.
Stop your whining. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Watch the run.
On first down, Crawford. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
3 buzz. He's crashing.
Go, Chap.
He's coming.
They'll run on first down. Brown, and some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
49's the mic. It's going to be a long day.
Go, Rig. Go.
Long day. Slam.
Now it's Lynch. Escaping the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league.